Hi, techno mediums. What do we got here? Some guy looks like he's got binoculars or something. You see him? Hi, that's me. My junk in the back of my truck. I'm going to see if we lose the picture when we switch over. Oh, there it goes. I thought so. Okay. And then once it makes a picture, you're stuck with it the way it is. But okay. Okay, let's see what we can get to. If my voice sounds funny, it's because I've got it situated in something that kind of has a chamber that makes a little echo. But all right, here we go. We're holding steady. We're looking at the beach. We're looking at the lovely rocky coast of Massachusetts. Over here, we've got what I used to call the portal. Last winter, they moved the gate. And, sorry. They moved this gate, and those two metal bars made a lovely portal. So, lots of changes in this year that aren't too pleasant. It is what it is. All right. I got you watching the water. I've got the spirit talker. Let's turn her up because I had it down for last night. And here we go. I have not done a video in about 3 weeks. I'm sorry. Thank you so much to my techno mediums for being patient with me and continuing to hang out with me. You make every day better. If you're seeing spots on the screen,
Good and evil here.
It's because I need to wash my car. And it's been so cold that I was afraid if I washed it, everything would freeze solid. And so, please forgive. Good and evil here. Well, there's good and evil everywhere. I'm sitting not far from the tower that in World War II was a U-boat search tower, I guess. They would search the seas, find the U-boats, use their devices to measure how far away it was and where the water line was, and then they would send one of our ships and torpedo the sucker. So yeah, it's kind of sad because everything we did in all the wars to keep the country, our country and the world free, yeah, well, you know. Anyway, so not surprised to hear that there's good and evil here. I would like
What
to
are you
talk
doing?
Talking to people who don't have bodies anymore. I would like to talk to one Maria Hallett from around 1717. She was the lady love of the pirate Black Sam Bellamy. Black Sam Bellamy was not black, but from some of his pictures, he would wear a mask, a dark mask, or maybe paint his face like Indians would, so that you couldn't see him in the dark. And that was one of the ways he had a little element of surprise, I guess, when capturing other ships. Well, he had a lady love. She was only 15. But in those days, 15 was marriageable and childbearing age. And Maria, she was swept off her feet by this swashbuckling guy. He would come and somehow he got to her. She was from a wealthy family, she says. And she got swept off her feet and made a couple bad decisions. And the next thing you know, she's waiting on a guy that isn't coming back because he was lost at sea. And she's got a baby to take care of. In 1717, if you had an unwed baby, you were screwed. They did not treat you well. She was cast out. She miscarried because she wasn't being fed properly or taken care of. When she miscarried and they found out, the townspeople found out, they blamed it all on...
I was so scared.
Were you so scared? Is this Maria? Please give me your name, Maria. They treated her so badly, she miscarried. And then they blamed that on her, calling her a witch, the Witch of Wellfleet. You can Google her and read her story and make your own decision. Me, I know she was just a little girl who was in way over her head. And she was terrified. And they made it worse and worse and worse. And from one of the images
outdoors.
You lived outdoors? I know, I read your story. You were living in a shack at the edge of the water. And they accused her and said she made the storm that killed Sam and that she killed her baby. And I mean, they were horrible to her. And she didn't last very long. Her baby died and no one was caring about her, so she probably didn't see 20. And the townspeople were so afraid of her that apparently when she died, they gave her a proper burial because they were so afraid of her. I can't find her burial site yet. I'm trying. I want to take her some flowers. But yeah, she says, I was so scared. I promised I'd tell your story, sweetie. Is this you? I was so scared is relevant. And you did live outdoors for a long time. I have another whole thing I could show that has her other words as in I miscarried, the rumors are false. I can show you that. I'll show you that at the end of the video. All right? So here's poor Maria. Some call her Mariah. And she was just so badly abused by the townspeople of Wellfleet. And my heart goes out to her. Nowadays, of course, you can have your own baby and it won't matter as long as you work hard and take care of it. And she didn't have that option. She did not have anyone. Her family cast her out.
Keep going.
I am keeping going, sweetie. I have an image that Ghost Tube Seer sent. And she's standing there. It's a woman standing there. And she's nude from the waist up. And she's very pregnant. And her entire body is very pregnant.
Do you like Satan?
Hell no. I don't even believe in Satan. I think everybody carries the what's the word? The possibility of Satan and God in them. Anyway, so this picture had this grinning demon behind her. And when I asked Spirit about that, I got that she went to her clergy. She went to her pastor for help while she was trying to survive. And he helped her, but he took from her too. He used her every which way he could. And she was just terrified. And she had no choice. And when she told him to quit or stop, he cast her out and told everybody she was a witch. He was horrible.
I'm standing right here.
You are? Hi. Are you on my left or my right? You have to be on my left to be standing. I wish I could see you. Can you send me another picture in the Ghost Tube Seer thing over here? You did it really good before. You don't want to give your name, do you? That's all right. I can tell who you are.
Killing.
Okay. So the negatives got to come in and bring their stuff that creates fear. And I don't.
I'm from ancient times.
I don't do that. Are you from ancient times? What ancient times? Can you give me a number? Apparently you're trying to take attention away from my young friend who needs the attention. Were you the nasty entity that I found behind her in the image? Because I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her. So, I'm not getting the images I had hoped for. I did ask Maria to come and chat with us today. And she seems to be doing so. She said I was so scared outdoors, and I'm standing right here. And she lets us know that there's good and evil everywhere. But we know that, don't we? At the end, I will pull up some pictures that I have and show you a little more of what she said on
You are important.
another scroll. Am I? I think everybody's important, except maybe the ones that want to do negative, evil things to people. We can do without them. But thank you so much for telling me I'm important. That's always nice to hear. We are sitting here at the seawall. And there's water for miles. Miles and miles and miles. Anyway, so Maria, you don't want to come and give me a new image? Show us what you look like, and I don't mean skeletal. Can you show us who you are? You were from a wealthy family. I bet there were many times when you were beautiful and dressed in pretty gowns. Come and show us that. Because you are not the dark thing they tried to make you out to be. Come on, Maria, don't be afraid. You were standing right there, weren't you? Or was that the ancient entity? Sometimes spirit doesn't like to be very clear. Here's the portal, right there. That I hope is truly a portal. Maria, should I call this a done deal and do something else? Are you done? I'll tell the rest of your story when you're done. Okay?
Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary. I never get Rosemary. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I assume maybe you're here to help Maria? I appreciate that. I did call all of you. Thank you so much for coming for Maria. Maria, this is Rosemary. She's very sweet. And she will help you to start over, get reborn, reincarnated, if that's what you'd like to do. And that's the best outcome you can have, is a visit from Rosemary. Thank you so much for coming, Rosemary. I'm honored. I feel you are the head of the helper team, right? And you never come to me. I always get Adrian and Walter, who I love dearly. But I'm honored if Rosemary comes. She seems to be the boss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For Maria, I will say thank you. She's a dear thing, and she deserves a good life. So help her to choose a good life to reincarnate into. And I hope one day I'll get to meet her. I'm tickled pink to have Rosemary. That's a wow day for me. Rosemary, should I switch over and tell the story from the things I have saved? So you can, do what you got to do? I've got my little energy ball over here if anybody needs a little bit.
What's your name?
Did I not give my name? I'm so sorry. My name is Amy, and I have been communicating with Spirit since, let's see, my son was born in the late 70s, and I started communicating with Spirit, or having them communicate with me, in about 1981. So he was a little guy. My name is Amy. What's your name? Or are you Rosemary asking me who I am? I am Amy with Techno Mediums Paranormal 1111, Rosemary. You are welcome anytime. And I do appreciate your visit. But I'm thinking about shutting off the SpiritBox so I can show my viewers, my wonderful techno mediums, something else that I have in relation to Maria.
Margaret.
Hi, Margaret. I haven't heard from you in a while. We'll go a little bit longer, and then I will show the images that I've got, that I researched for Maria. All right? And maybe one that I've got that it makes me feel, reminds me of Sam. So I'll finish off the story that way. But I do want Maria to have her life and her child and maybe her Sam. Sam was on his way back. He wanted to come back. He wanted Maria.
Passage.
Yes, it was a rough passage, wasn't it? You hit a spring nor'easter. Sam did. And Maria was on the coast. She was walking that beach looking for him, watching for him, like all the ladies who have husbands who are at sea. In New England, we had lots of houses built with a little balcony on the very top, on the roof. And it was called a widow's walk. And she was doing the widow's walk, even though she didn't get married. Huh, Maria, isn't that so? Have you come to give her passage to the other side? Rosemary?
Better watch out.
I'm always watching out. I live in a white light crystal pyramid of iridescent white light. And nothing can penetrate it. Not the Nemods. Not the Liveds. Spell those out backwards. I don't give them power by saying their name. None of them are important to me. It said, do I like Satan? Nope. No, Satan gets nothing from me. No fear, no energy, nothing. I am of the light, and that is exactly where I'll stay. All right, so we seem to don't have Maria here with me anymore, so I'm thinking that Rosemary came and got her. Thank you again for both of you for coming through. I am going to shut off this Spirit Talker and show you what I have saved.
Curse.
No curses. Perfect time to shut it off. Thanks again to all the spirits who came through and helped Rosemary and you, all your team. Thank you so much. I love to hear from Walter and Adrian. I never really hear from Mary Ellen much, but she's welcome too. And all the others who you guys are training. Until next time, I will see you. And you know I love you and I'll be back. But for right now, I'm going to do something a little different. And we stop that and we put that on. All right, let's see here. I've got to find... Here it is. All right. I'm going to show you the words that I got regarding Maria before. All right, let's see. Now, look at that. I'm from ancient times. So there's something ancient that seems to be hanging around Maria. And she can't shake him. So I'm hoping Rosemary can help with that. So let's see. In heaven, 1700s miscarriage, wealthy. That's her. They blamed me. They found my body. The bad man's here, which seems to be the ancient one. And the rumors are false. She was no witch. She was an abused woman, single mom. So, that is that. That's her story. And what I have that goes with it is, where is it? How come I can't switch it over? Hold on just a minute. I got more to show you. There it is. All right. This is very likely what Maria would have looked like. This is the closest picture I can get when you look up Maria Hallett. Pretty little thing, wasn't she? And then, just to give you an idea, damn it, hold on. I haven't done this in weeks and it's not wanting to go well. The nasty thing that she talks about, it does its best to stop me. So, here is a little more modern view of the clothes she would have worn. Okay, so you get a little idea of Maria. And we've got the shipwreck that she is rumored to have been blamed for, saying that she made a pact with the devil because she felt Sam wasn't coming back fast enough. But he was. He was on his way, and she made no pact. She was a little girl of maybe 16. So there's the shipwreck. And here's this is what makes me feel like this is Sam. When he died in the water, and his spirit rose up out of the water. So, that's the story of Maria and Sam. Sam Bellamy. Oh, and I've got one more thing to show you. Let me see here, where is it? Was it down 2? No, it was down 3. Maria. And there's Maria. Final. I thought I had one that said Sam and Maria. Oh, that's Priscilla. And I got my other ones. Huh. So anyway, that is my Sam and Maria story. Oh, here it is. Here's the final piece. Sam, Maria, I suffered. And with that, folks, I will end my video. That's the story of Black Sam Bellamy, the pirate, who of the pirate ship Whydah fame. And you can Google him. And that was his Maria, his lady love. And with that, I will say, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. And, I'll always be back. Sorry there were no more images.